Hi, YouTubers. I know it's been a while. I've had COVID and then I caught pneumonia. So it's been a really hard ride for me, but I'm back. And I really want to start doing the big love wave and teaching you guys how to do that. And it's very, very simple. You connect yourself to heaven. You bring that energy down through your crown, through all your chakras, all the way down your legs. Can grow roots out of your feet, go down into the crystalline cave of Mother Gaia, and then bring that energy back up and bring it back up and connect to God and bring it back down and bring it back up and bring it back down. And I like to bring it down into my hands and form balls of golden white light. And when you get your you can make one big one or you can make two. And then when they're the right size and you feel the energy pulsating out of your hands. And when you feel that energy pulsating out of your hands at the right level, then you connect it into your heart. It's very important that you connect it into your heart. And at this point, when you're feeling that, you'll also feel your entire body filled with light. And you're connecting to that light. You're connecting to the light of God. And that light of God will also go out into your aura. There's 7 layers of your aura. So you want to feel your energy like all around you, all that white light around you. And the white light is love. It's just complete, utter love. So you want to feel the white light inside of your body, and you also want to feel it surrounding you. And you want to, it'll happen to your feet too. Your feet will pulsate right in the middle where your chakra is, where you're growing your roots out. But you'll also feel it pulsating in your hands. And it will be extreme. I mean, it'll be a lot of heat coming out of your hands. Then you connect into your heart and you think about all the things that you love. You know, your kids, your grandkids, if you have any, your pets. Maybe you love your job. Maybe you love what you do. I love what I do because I work for God. And there's nothing better than working for God. There's nothing better than connecting to his angels and feeling, and the ascended masters, and feeling that intense love. And you want to expand your heart out 6 feet in all directions. And practice this at home. You know, practice expanding your heart out and bringing more love into you. Bringing more love of God into you. And I mean, I think of everything. I think of my kids, my grandkids, my husband, my brothers and sisters and their kids, and my cousins even, and my aunts and uncles. But I also think about the animals, like the birds and the squirrels. As you all know, I feed the squirrels and the birds. And I think about the birds and the squirrels and the trees. You know, I have trees in my house that, you know, I'll show you. That's a hibiscus. And the one that is over there with the purse hanging on it, that's a gardenia tree. And it goes dormant in the winter. So it's not dead. It just looks dead, but it's not dead. And I connect into all of that. I connect into everything. And then you see the angel above me, and I know I've said this many times before. She's pouring love energy down out of her hands. And it doesn't really look like hearts. It looks like white electricity with gold. It looks like white and gold electricity coming out of your hands. And if you watch some of these channelers, when they send love, like Cindy, Lady of the Forest 444, when she does that, you can see the white electricity light coming out of her hands because she's very powerful and she's very connected to God. And because of that, you can see it emanates off her. Like when she's really happy and she's delivering her angel messages, you can see it coming off of her. And hopefully you can see it coming off of me when I give my angel messages as well. People have told me that, you know, after a reading, when I give them a reading and give them their angel messages, people have told me that they feel the love of the angels coming off of me onto them. And the angels have told me that I'm a conduit. So when you practice doing this, when you practice filling your body with light and filling it with love, and then filling your aura with light and filling you with love, it's very healing. Because I had COVID and I had to go back onto my oxygen tubing. I actually have it right here in case my oxygen dips, because when I was sick, my oxygen dipped into the 70s again. See, I have it right here, and I put it in my nose, and then I'm like this, but I'm also tethered. I'm tethered to the machine that's upstairs, and it's very annoying. And I'm grateful that I've gotten better enough that I don't need it, and I'm keeping an eye on my oxygen level, and it's staying in the 90s, which is really good. But the really cool thing about filling your body with light and love is you can turn on these photons in your body. You know how you get a cut and you heal yourself, your body just heals itself. Well, sometimes when, sometimes when we have something connected to a certain part of our body, we shut that off and our body just keeps remaking the diseased cells over and over and over again. And Yeshua has talked to me about this so many times. And it has to do with my diseased thinking, the way that my brain works, the connections that I've made in my brain, that when something happens, something really serious, I think I can't breathe. And so my body has started producing, 12 years ago, 13 years ago, it was 2011. It was 2011. So it's 2020, 14 years ago that I was diagnosed with emphysema. So it had to take a long time for me to continue to think that I can't breathe, for that to actually get into my body. Because at first it goes into your aura, and then it goes into your body if you continue to have these thoughts that I can't breathe. And I went through a really bad divorce, and I struggled to take care of my 3 kids for quite a while until I finally got my job at the state. And I found my niche, I found my place, and I did very, very well there. But before that, every time something would happen, I would think I can't breathe. And because I kept thinking that, my body started to create disease cells. And so now I'm working on creating healthy cells. So when you fill your body with light every day, if you fill your body with light, and I've been telling my body to shut off the malformed cells and to turn on my healthy cells. And so I'm saying this to myself constantly all day long. You are now producing healthy lung cells. You are now producing healthy lung cells. You are now producing healthy lung cells. I had a toenail that was really messed up, and it didn't matter what I did. It just kept growing really, really thick. And so this is what I did before I realized, hey, wait a minute, I can do that on my lungs. I kept saying, you're to my toe, you're going to produce healthy toenail cells. And now I've got about that much a healthy cell, and then the very tippity top of it is that thick. It hasn't grown off, but it's growing healthy cells now. So that is my sign in myself going, well, if you can do it to your toenail, you can do it with your lungs, right? Because we reproduce our entire body within a year. We have all new cells. We can even reproduce our bones. So this is what I'm saying, is if you're sick, like I was really sick. I mean, I actually thought I might die because I really couldn't breathe. And I've had COVID 4 times because I had an allergic reaction to the flu shot, and I got Guillain-Barré syndrome, where you lose feeling in the lower half of your body. And thank God that Jesus gave me a miracle and gave me the functionality back. And so I know that I have a tendency to be allergic to certain medications. So I didn't get the COVID shot right away, but then I started seeing people dying, and so I did. And I haven't gotten the last one because people were saying that there's some kind of something with the COVID shots that it disrupts your soul, and so I've stopped getting the COVID shots, and that's why I caught COVID, because I'm vulnerable in the lungs, and so I caught COVID, but I did get through it, and then I caught pneumonia, and it was almost like something is trying to stop me from doing the big love wave. Something is trying to stop me from sharing this knowledge of how to do this, so that we can get through this really rough time that's coming, because Trump's going to do some stuff that's going to really upset people. He's going to mess with our Social Security. Well, I'm not on Social Security, but there are many people that are on Social Security, and I have many friends that are on Social Security because I'm 61, so I have friends that are older and qualify for Social Security, and he's going to mess with Medicaid. And I'm going to tell you right now, he's not going to. We keep our Social Security. We do keep our Social Security. And we do keep Medicaid and Medicare. We do have it. It's just different. And it's not worse. It's not worse. It's different. How we handle healthcare is going to be different after Trump. And what Trump is doing is he is exposing all the ways that our government has faults. Our government has ways for bad people to manipulate the system. And so he's exposing all of that. And it's going to break down the government system. Some of the systems are going to get broken down. But the forces that be want that, because the good forces, because it needs to be built back up with integrity and love, and be a system that works for the people. Because right now, it doesn't work for the people. It doesn't work the way that it should for the people. And so a lot of things are going to happen. There's going to be a lot of problems with housing. He's going to mess with the housing vouchers. He's going to mess with food stamps. So if there is any way that you can get a job or get a second job, or start putting money aside, because it's going to get rough. It's going to get really rough. And that's why we need to be able to send out these love waves in just mass, because it will heal people. It will heal situations. It will send love to the Oval Office. And even though what he's doing right now is evil, we can tamp it down. We can tamp it so that it's not as bad as it could be. And that's what we need to do, is we need to send love to our lawmakers and send love out to the countries that are suffering. I mean, there's a lot of suffering going on right now, and Mother Earth is also suffering and also shedding her karma. So there's a lot of things going on, like Australia and the fires in North and South Carolina, the fires we had in LA. And there's going to be more. I had a vision the other day that told me that there's going to be 3 catastrophes. So there's going to be another catastrophic event. So we have North and South Carolina, and we have Australia. And so there's going to be one more thing happen, and I don't know where it's going to be. They didn't give me that. They just told me that I need to do the love wave, and I need to teach people how to do the love wave. So what you're going to do, I'm going to say it again, and then I'm going to end this video, and then I'm going to make another video where I channel so that you guys can get some more information. So you're going to bring love down from heaven through the 3 Christ consciousness chakras, through the higher self chakra, into your crown, into your third eye, into your throat chakra, into your heart chakra, into your solar plexus chakra, into your sacral chakra, into your root chakra, and then down through your legs. I like to say over my thighs, over my knees, down my shins and my calves, down my feet, and then grow roots out of the center of your feet, of the soles of your feet, and grow them down into the crystalline cave. And picture this cave with crystals everywhere, and Mother Gaia, and she just loves you so much. I mean, look at everything that she sacrificed for us. She's a sentient being, and she has sacrificed so much for us. So let's give her some love. Let's give her some love, so that she can have an easier time. And then bring her love back up through your feet, back up through your calves and your shins, over your knees, over your thighs, up your pelvis, up your abdomen, up your chest, up your throat, and through your shoulders and down your arms, and start forming your balls of white golden light. And then back up through your throat, into your third eye, into your crown, connect back into heaven, and bring that energy so that your whole body, and expand your heart out 6 feet in all directions. So your column is 6 feet in all directions. And that will include your aura. Feel your body as you're running that. That's what I call it, running energy. You're running that energy. Feel it expand out into every nook and cranny of your body. Feel the white golden light fill your body. You are like a beacon of light. You're just this huge beacon of light. Light and love, light and love, light and love. And think of all the things that you love. Every single thing that you could possibly think of that you love. And how much you love it, And include the angels, and include the ascended masters like Yeshua and Kuan Yin and Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary and Buddha and Babaji, and Yogananda. Connect with all those people that have done all of this. They've done all this, and this is what they did, and they ascended. And that's what we're going into, is we're going into the 5th dimension, where there's no fear and there's no hatred. Then we know that we're one, and we know we're not a victim. We know that we choose these things, and we know that we have a choice, and we don't have to give that choice away. We don't have to give it away. I don't choose that. I choose for love and light. I choose to spread love and light. I do not want to choose fear. And even though I'm seeing what Trump's going to do, I'm not afraid. And I'm not afraid because I know that I am a powerful light being. You are a powerful light being. We are all so much more powerful than we can ever imagine. And if we just practice this and practice this and practice, look how long I've been talking. I haven't had to take my oxygen or anything. So this is what I'm saying to you. Practice and practice, practice. Filling your body, every nook and cranny, and filling your aura, every inch of your aura, with love and light. Fill it until you're pulsating, you're vibrating. You can feel the vibration. It's so high, and it's in your hands, and it's in the soles of your feet, and it's just burning, prickly, burning. And then you're ready. You've run the energy, and you've filled your body, you've filled your aura, and you just feel like this big beacon of light, like a lighthouse. You're just this big beacon of light. And then you connect to your heart. You connect those balls of light and love to your heart, and you send it out. And you send it out to whoever you think may need it, and have it go out like a wave. It goes out like a wave. That's why I call it big love waves, because it's this white golden wave of love and light, and it just washes over everything. If you can picture a crowd, say you're standing on a stage and you're sending it out to that crowd, and it's just going to wash over that crowd, and it's going to heal. Every single person in that crowd will be healed, because you have this whole group of people standing on the stage, and they're sending this powerful light and love, and you're sending it. So this is what I want to be able to do, and I want to be able to get a group of people, and I'm going to invite my friends from Patreon to come on to the Zoom call that I want to set up, and I want to have I don't know what day this week, but I'm going to figure that out today, and I'm going to post it today. And we're going to do this because we can do this. We can heal people, and we can send love and light out, and we can make things better. It may not be perfect, but it can be better. And the more you fill yourself with light and love, the the more you're going to be in that first awakening. And the first awakening is almost here. We are like this close to the first awakening, when the veil is lifted, and we'll know who we are, and we'll know our powers, and we'll know what we can do. So be there with me, be there for the earth, be there for our planet, be there for our country, whatever country that may be, because it's all over the world. It's all over Mother Earth, and we can win. We are so close to beating the darkness back and being what we were sent here to be to begin with. So come and be a part of this big love wave that we're going to be doing. All right, I'm going to end it with that. I love you all, and I hope that you have a great day. Bye-bye.